What's going on, guys? Gavin Peacock here, Flip Society. We're at the Monkey Vault. And what better place to test out the Zhiyun and DJI smartphone gimbals, the Osmo Mobile and the Smooth 3. And I'm gonna go up. What's up, guys? We're back at the house. My plan was to do all the talking at Monkey Vault, but it was a birthday children kids nightmare there, and they were all screaming. Man, it's so loud in here. And I couldn't get audio, it was killing me, so we just did the shots, got it quick. They were hogging all the equipment and apparatus. We had to do super simplistic lines, but it's enough to compare the gimbals in front of me. In doing this video, I don't want to conclude myself by telling you which one of these is better, in my opinion. I wouldn't want to do that or endorse a given company. Oh, hang on a second here. Just got an email. Oh, email from Zhiyun. Please accept this gracious gift and offer. So, like I was saying, I don't want to persuade you guys in telling you which product and company makes the better gimbal. I'm gonna be totally unjaded here and let you guys just look at the footage. If it looks super even, maybe you save a couple $100 on one gimbal versus the other. But I'm just gonna give you guys, first off, the super quick stats on each of these. Looking at your DJI, it's the cheaper one. Physically touching it, it feels cheap. It's all plastic, completely plastic. A lot lighter by the spec sheet. It's almost half as light as the Smooth 3, being all aluminum. Before I get off topic, let me just slam out the stats. So your Osmo Mobile, you're looking at around 160 bucks Canadian. It's using its Zenuse gimbals inside, so DJI, for as long as it's been around, adopted the Zenuse company's gimbals, so it's using those that technology inside it. Your battery is 980 milliamps, which sounds like a lot, but it's not compared to the 4600 milliamps of the Smooth 3. Your operating range is 5 Celsius to 40 Celsius, so pretty hot, but not below 0 temperatures. So it wouldn't be good out all day snowboarding. Probably the number one spot I'd want to be using these gimbals. It's payload weight gets up to about 201 grams, which covers all your smaller smartphones, and both of these gimbals are great. They double as a GoPro carrier, so you can squeeze your GoPro right into here and use these for GoPros as well, which is super awesome. Going on to the Smooth 3, a lot more expensive, 350 bucks, although the quality, just feeling it, makes it seem worth it. 260 gram payload is about a half a pound, so you can get away with using your big smartphones on it, and those attachment lenses give you a little more weight. Like I said before, battery is 4600 milliamps, so compared to 980, you're looking at run times of up to 14 hours on this sucker, which is incredible. That's a one charge for an entire day, or more than a day. I doubt anyone can get 14 hours out of it. Its operating temperatures are minus 10 Celsius up to 45 Celsius, so that's perfect and beautiful for winter shooting, snowboarding, whatever you want. Total weight is about twice as heavy, 440 grams, compared to the Osmo. So just that aluminum versus the plastic gives you all that extra weight. You guys will see the footage. First will be the straight up handheld shot, and then second we use a little monopod here. Each model has a 3/4 screw in the bottom. This thread is put straight into plastic, which kind of scares me for longevity. And whipping this thing around, but boom, there you go. So that mount there, I know I can thrash for life and it's not going to give out on me. And both the same. So you guys look at the footage. I'm sick of talking. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me.
Once again. That was so bumpy.
Again. Once again.
So with these gimbals, there's only really three things I feel like I want to talk about because they're the three most missed things I see with gimbal reviews and complaints about the gimbal sucking and reasons to send them back. So firstly is when you get the gimbal, they're usually all just super ready to go. You don't even need the software. Each of these has an app you put onto your smartphone, which will be super important for one thing coming up in a sec. But these all come with a counterbalanced adjustable arm to balance the phone. So if you toss your phone in, okay, like so, that phone should sit almost dead level itself before turning the batteries on. So you can take this little dial here, unscrew it, okay, and you're literally working like millimeter adjustments to get that sucker to balance. So that'd be too heavy one way, slide her back, boom. Level, tighten that puppy up. Okay, and now when I turn on the gimbal, never mind my distracting TV promo on the side here, that sucker is doing way less work to keep that phone balanced than if you were to have this lever skewed all the way to one side, weighing the phone down, or if you attach those fish angle or fisheye wide angle lenses to your gimbal. So that's how you get your long 12 to 15 hour run times. If your phone's cranked to one side, your battery life is going to be drastically less. A lot of people don't know you can just quick crank. This on. You quickly crank the arm 90 degrees and then goes into portrait mode and starts working off the side. Thumb controls still work. Everything's beautiful and it's keeping the phone now balanced completely upright. Your hands off to the side, so that could get annoying. Crank it back and go. So if you had to just whip it around for a few quick seconds, that's all you have to do. Quick crank, back. Awesome. And flipping over to the DJI, we're gonna turn this sucker on. Boom. And again, I wanna get to quick portrait mode. You guys can watch this. Boom, quick turn. Now your phone's operating. In portrait mode, boom, quick turn back, and it flips to horizontal landscape mode. Okay, if you don't want your hand cranked off to the side, come on, autofocus. Crank off to the side for your portrait modes. All the gimbals are the same. They have a big adjustment down on the back. When you open that up, these brackets spin on you 90 degrees, no problem. It locks into a tooth, so it's not going anywhere. You crank that back down, and now you're dealing with a mount in portrait mode, all the same, and you can use the phone just like so. I find that very limiting, and anyone that uses video would say it's a big faux pas, so Instagram is the only thing I really think of, maybe still photos. But they each have it. That's good. In my experience, I've never had one of those guns go wrong on me. The batteries last forever, and they're always made from full aluminum, minus the Smooth Q, which is basically the competitor, straight competitor to this DJI mobile. And lastly, the third complaint I always hear about these things is they move far too slow.
They don't spin quick enough on the thumb control to follow action. They're always lagging behind. I have a bad example of that. I intentionally set this thing to real slow. Inside the apps, I'll show you close up on screen. You can actually go in to all of these models and adjust the speed, and they're always going to come to you in the box default on a very slow pan. Like, you know, slow cinematic shots if you want to ramp this sucker up for sports and fast moving stuff like at the Monkey Vault. I didn't choose to crank, but I could have cranked. I think you're looking at like a max speed of 120 degrees per second, even faster on the Zhiyun. So in your settings, I'm going to show you close up on screen here. You can dial that way up and have everything moving blistering quick. It just doesn't look good if you're trying to go for the slow. It'll want to zip on you. And again, it's all for what you're shooting at the time. Everyone knows there's 3 modes of tracking. I'm not going to talk about those. That's basically the gist in terms of how simple I wanted to make this. And that's basically it, guys. You saw the footage. You decide which one's better. I said it looked pretty darn similar. I'm not jaded at all as to which company I like better at the moment. That's it. I got a low battery warning. I'm going to get cut off here. So that's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned for more videos. Watch that Jackson Hole video. I just got back from that wicked ski trip. 3 days of powder at the beginning of an 8-day trip. Take a look. And as always, my 365 Days of Awesome videos are kick-ass as well, so watch those. Gavin Peacock, Flip Society, out.